Why do you want a better life but avoid becoming a better version of yourself? You want more money, better relationships, more confidence, more respect. But you don't want discomfort, you don't want discipline, you don't want self awareness. Personal development is not trend or aesthetic, it's not journaling with candles or cute money routine. No, it is uncomfortable growth. And if you're not intentionally growing, you are unintentionally declining. So let's talk. But before we get right into the video, if this is your first time seeing my face or coming across this channel, hey beautiful, I'm Eukaria, and this is a safe space for the women who are healing, becoming, and working or stepping into their feminine power softly and intentionally. And if you're serious about your growth, make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay subscribed. Also, don't forget to turn on the post notification so whenever I upload, you get notified. Trust me, this space is intentional. And if you're a returning subscriber, a returning viewer, you know how we do it, right? You guys are the real MVPs of this channel. So with that being said, let's just get right into the video. But before we proceed, let's talk about what personal development is. Personal development is the decision to improve your skills, your mindset, your habits, your character, your emotional intelligence. It's you taking responsibility for your evolution. It's more like saying that my past don't get to decide my future. Oh, yes. It's upgrading from survival mode to intentional living. And if you're the firstborn like me that wants wealth, that wants to break patterns, that wants to break forth from generational curses, and also want to build a name for herself, you cannot skip this. So now let's be honest, why do most people avoid personal development? Because personal development can force you to confront your laziness, your anxiety, your insecurity, your emotional immaturity, your bad habits, and trust me, that hurts the ego. Because a lot of us just don't want to face our truth. We feel like we are good now, we are comfortable now. And yeah, it's easier to blame the government, your ex, your family, your village people, than to say, I need to do better. Because honestly, growth is an accountability, and accountability feels like attack when you're not ready. So, becoming better, you need to do more. You need to push yourself beyond your limit just because you want to see yourself survive and thrive. So, now let's talk about why personal development is so important. It builds capacity. Yes, because you cannot handle the blessings you don't have capacity for. Or you hear a lot of people say, oh, I want millions, I want to be a millionaire. Can you handle 100K properly? You hear people say, oh, I want to be an influencer, I have this influence. Can you handle criticism? You hear people saying that, oh, they want marriage, they want to settle down. Can you regulate your emotions? It takes more. The thing we want, there's a price to pay for it. So personal development builds capacity, and capacity determines sustainability. So are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to stop those bad habits? Are you willing to build capacity? Are you willing to work on yourself? Are you willing to start living intentionally? If you can get these answers within you, then trust me, you're good to go. Secondly, is that it makes you dangerous in a soft way. I've told myself countless times that I want to be soft but dangerous. That's what personal development does. You can be calm but not naive, right? You can be kind but not weak. Even if people think you're weak, that's their thoughts. Let them continue thinking what they're thinking, right? So you can be quiet as well, but strategic. That's what personal development does. Because when you develop yourself, you see manipulation faster. Oh, yes. You have the spirit of discernment. You can tell, you know when something isn't right because you focus on yourself. You speak with a lot of clarity. Yeah, you know what you're saying. Even if sometimes you feel like you're doubting yourself, but you know for a certain that what you're saying is the tea. You don't seek validation from people. You don't even beg for it. You don't crush yourself under pressure. I know sometimes it's good for you to rest, but you don't try to over explain, overreact. That is power. So, thirdly, is that it separates you from the crowd. Yeah, most people don't read, most people don't self reflect, most people don't invest in skills. So, when you do, you automatically stand out. Yeah, you automatically feel different. You automatically feel like that girl. You automatically feel like you're growing into the woman you're meant to be. And that's how it flows. So you see, you don't need to fight for attention. Your growth speaks. So if you're the kind of person that don't read, that don't self-reflect, that is not trying to invest in herself, invest in a skill, you need to start that today, especially if you're taking your personal development or your self-growth journey serious in 2026. Fourthly, it increases self-respect. Oh my God. Confidence doesn't come from affirmation alone. No, It comes from evidence. Evidence that you kept promises to yourself. Evidence that you improved your habits. Evidence that you're willing to push yourself forward. Evidence that you learned new skill. Evidence that you overcame fear. That kind of confidence, nobody can shake it off. That's what personal development do. That's the importance of personal development. That's why you need to look at yourself every day and tell yourself, I am willing to improve regardless of my background, regardless of whatever it is, regardless of the obstacles. Number five, it changes your environment. When you grow, certain friendship fade away. Oh, yeah. Certain conversations bore you. There are some things you will not say with your mouth. There are some things you will not do. There are some places you won't visit because now you prioritize yourself. You're on your self growth, self development, personal development journey because now growth upgrade your circle automatically. So there are some things you will not do. Some places just don't feel aligned anymore. You look at yourself and you're telling yourself, what am I even doing here? What am I doing around these people? You crave to be around like minds. You crave to be around people that have gone ahead, around people that you can learn from. That's what personal development does. And the thing is, after saying all these things, some people will still ignore it. But let me tell you what happened when you ignore it. You stay the same. Yes, you stay the same, but life keeps moving. And one day you wake up, same mindset, same habit, same environment, but no evolution. You're there, just you by yourself, and you're thinking to yourself, how am I still here? And you looked at yourself, there's no time, no strength, it's just you by yourself. And the painful part is, it won't be because you couldn't grow, no, it will be because you choose comfort over personal development, over self growth, over evolving, over changing as you go, changing with time. So you don't need to become perfect, honestly. You just need to become more intentional about yourself. You just need to start loving yourself, start prioritizing yourself. You just need to read one book, fix one habit, learn one skill, just heal one wound, and just try to be better. Because honestly, small growth compounds. And one day you will look back and realize that the life you prayed for was waiting for the version of you who decided to grow. That's it. And you'll be glad you did. You'll be glad that you start your journey. You'll be glad that you start your self growth journey, your personal development journey, your self improvement journey. And you'll be glad that you subscribe to our awakening as well. And that's today's awakening. Subscribe and stay committed to your growth. And you can share this with a woman who is ready to rise. Until then, stay soft, stay rooted, and continue your awakening. Bye.